And we're live. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Also, good evening, good night, or good morning again. I don't know which part of region in the world are you guys staying in, but we're happy to have you guys back in our program right now. So, everyone, welcome back to Jaya Review. And we've been reviewing a lot of CVs, a lot of resumes from I think community and then tech and then we also have BD if I'm not mistaken. So now we're trying to explore more into marketing related role, and in this part we are focusing on the marketing CV that we will review today. So as usual, I'm Theo. I'm the growth lead at Jaya Talent that will be leading the session with you, and with me we're having Susmita as one of our best recruiter in the house, and she's been reviewing. How many CVs have you reviewed so far? Is it like hundreds, thousand? How many?
More than 1,000, I would say. So many
More than a
CVs.
thousand. All right. So she can literally filter any CV in a blink of an eye because CV is basically her daily food. So everyone, um, maybe I would like to use Susmita to introduce yourself again because for the last 2 days we have a lot of new community members in the group, especially staying tuned in our programs. So it would be great if they could know you better.
Hey everyone, my name is Sushmita Bargohain. So I have been with Jaya Talent from last 5 to 6 months, I would say. So here I am responsible for the recruitment for clients as well as the operations that is being happening in Jaya Talent. And I have been into this Web3 space from last 4 years. So it's been a long time. I'm reviewing CVs, hiring a lot of candidates in the Web3 ecosystem. And yeah, that's about it. Let's start with the CV review.
Wonderful. All right. So without further ado, for anyone specifically for the session, we do not open any live Q&A. So for every one of you who have any question, who has any question regarding the CV, regarding on how to get the recruiters' attentions and make the recruiters falling in love with you, feel free to put any questions in our Telegram group, and we'll be discussing your questions during our next sessions. All right, so moving on, let me try to share the screen regarding the CV that we're going to discuss today. So here we have someone who's focusing on growth, retention, and product marketing. All right, so Susmita, what is your first impression and what could be improved?
Okay, so my first impression is this CV is 4 pages long. Too dense,
Okay.
too heavy. Okay, so someone like me, okay, someone like me, a recruiter or any founder, don't have much of a time to scroll your 4 pages CV, right? See each and every pointer that you have written. So this is a very heavily, dense words CV. So you have
Yes.
to make it less dense, make it more readable so that everyone can scan through it. Your CV should be scannable, first thing. When I'm going through your CV, should scan each and every, in a look of 10 to 20 second, I should know what you are doing, in which company you are right now, and what is your role there. So that's the first thing I should know. But here, I cannot understand that at the first glance. Definitely, we'll go step by step to each experience and each part.
All right, interesting. So 4 pages is too many, right?
Too many, too many. So
I
for
see.
a 10 plus years of experience, I would suggest, so this person has 10 plus years of experience, I would suggest a max of 2 pages. That's it. Okay. If you
Okay.
want to stretch it a little bit, even at the third page, I would suggest these other things like achievements, skills you can add there. But at least the other part, the experience part, the executive summary part, you can put it into 2 pages.
Okay, I see.
Mhm.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to the professional summary part, the executive summary part, we can start there. So, in the executive summary part, she starts with a result driven marketing strategist with 10 plus years of experience driving growth across fintech, crypto, e-commerce, logistics, and education. So that's a good start. But notice one thing, you cannot really see the Web3 line here, right? So
Yep.
then she adds over 4 years of experience and expertise in crypto marketing, including leadership roles at ZPay, India's leading crypto exchange. So that's gold. You can see the Web3 anchor here, right? But overall, if you see the summary, it still sounds like Web2. Okay, now how
Right.
can we make it Web3 is the question. Okay, let's start with the first line where it is written that marketing leader, brand building and organic growth, crypto exchange expert. So instead of this, how I we can frame it at the top, you can see at the top. Uh, Below the professional summary part, right? It's written
Yep.
marketing leader, brand building and organic growth, crypto exchange expert. Yes, that is the one. So how we can reframe it? Web3 growth leader. See, what I did is just put that Web3 at the front, right? It's putting my focus into the Web3 part. So
Mm-hmm.
Web3 growth leader driving decentralized user acquisition, community retention, and on-chain brand adoption. That's it.
I
But
see.
I want to keep that Web3, Web3 narrative at the top line. So just change the top header, you can say, the executive summary header.
I see. So like the Web3 is on the front.
Yes, Web3 is on the
I see.
front. I
Got it.
I didn't do nothing much, right? I just
Yep.
added that Web3 from the last part to the front part. So that's just positioning. Just change the positioning of the Web3. So that is about the executive summary part. If we go to next, the key achievement parts, it's good, but again, I would suggest it shouldn't be at the top because it's taking so much of your space here, right? We should directly jump to uh, the experience part. But if we want to add the key achievement parts, just add two, three pointers, not a whole page summary, I would suggest.
I see. Got it.
Yes, so let's move ahead to the next important part, that is the experience one. Let's scroll down. Yeah. Uh, let's scroll more. See, there are so many things, core competencies. I don't
I
think all of
see.
these is required, right? Because as a recruiter, I would directly jump into what you are doing right now instead of reading everything.
All right. So core competencies is actually like skill, right?
Yes. So you can add a skills part at the last. You can, if you want to, you can definitely add the key achievement section, but not more than two, three pointers.
I see. So keep it like simple and compact.
Yes, simple and compact. And the core skills and competencies, I would suggest it at the last. You can add the core competencies part, but again, it's one pointers, okay? One liners, not much.
Got it.
Small points, but which can describe your core competencies, which can also help the recruiter scan your CV, basically, scan your LinkedIn and CV both.
I see. Okay.
So let's move to the next part, that is the ZepPay experience. I would skip the first experience right now. Let's move below the ZepPay part. So it is one of the most important part of a CV because it's the first, I would say, it's the first Web3 experience she has. Okay. So let's go one by one. She writes, positioned ZebPay as India's trusted crypto exchange through consistent brand voice and community engagement. That's sharp. But how would I, reframe it again? So how did you position it? How did you scale it? So did you, help communities across different, Twitter, Discord, Telegram? How much did you scale? Did you scale it up to 250K? Right. And what's the retention? What's the community retention there? Add the percentage. As I always say, add matrices. Okay. It's
Yes.
not just how you position. It's not just you position, it's how you positioned it. Right. Is it the community retention? What's the percentage? How much did you scale? Always add numbers.
I see. So again, numbers, guys, metrics,
Numbers, numbers, metrics. Yeah, that's very
bit
important.
of
But
numbers.
yes, and if you go below, there's also written drove KYC acquisition funnel that onboarded 1,000 plus verified users through organic channel. So that's measurable. So that's one line that I like very much. Okay, so this is measurable. This shows real growth. Okay, and there are many good lines in this part actually, I would say. One is pioneered outbound calling process resulting in significant increase in KYC completion and trade volumes. So that's creative. Okay, so I like this line very much. It's not showing matrix, but still it's creative. It's showing her creative side. So moving on to the next part, it's achieved 85 to 88% email open rates through brand consistent lifecycle marketing. Then yeah, so these are very good lines where you have added the matrices basically, but still, I would say this is too much, not required. Okay, so you can make it maximum because you want to show it as your best Web3 experience. I would say maximum you can add 6 to 7 pointers, not more than that.
Oh, I see.
Also, you'll have to work on the formatting. So sometimes visually it's looking too much, right, rather than the words. So if you make it a little compact on both the formatting as well as the writing part, it would be very good actually.
Okay.
Mhm. So this is about the ZP section. Let's move her to the her project. She has added BAT DAO and crypto packs, right? But I will ask you to you. Do you know
Uh,
what crypto packs is?
no.
No, even I don't know it. Right now,
Okay.
I know it because I searched it. Right.
Okay.
So yeah. So as a recruiter, when you don't know what it is, you will go and check what's the outcome, what you did there. Right.
Yep.
So always add the outcome. So that is one thing I would suggest. So let's say she has written that she co-launched these two with Ion Capital, right? On board and early token holders and pilot governance participation. So instead of this, she can actually add that this is a campaign. Maybe we don't know. Okay, right now we don't know what it is, right? So you can add that it is a campaign which boosted user acquisition by 15% month on month or anything. Just add matrices. What's the outcome you did there, right? So that's
True.
one thing. Yeah. So that shows strategy results. Just make sure that if there you have added something we don't know as a recruiter and a founder, add the outcome so that we know what you did there.
Okay. So like
Okay.
highlighting your result.
Highlight your results. That's very important. And she has 10 plus years of experience. So she has to show that she led those campaigns or whatever it is, right?
Yep. True.
So show ownership, show outcomes. That's very important. So let's move upward to her current role, that is Parami Digital Agency.
Okay.
So now here's the about her CV. So she has spent, I think, 4 years at Zeppe. That is a Web3 company. Okay. But then she moved to Parami Digital Agency. If you don't go through each pointer, it looks like it's a Web 2 ecosystem. So she moved to Web 2 again. But that's not the case. When I looked into her pointers, it shows that it has multiple clients, maybe fintech, crypto, right?
Yes.
Different clients.
E-commerce. Yeah. True.
Yeah, right? E commerce, everything. But how you position is it's the main question, right? As you know about Jaya Talent, we also have different clients,
True.
right? Web
Yeah.
2 clients, Web 3 clients. But when I position my CV, if I want to move to a Web 3 again, Web 3 ecosystem again, so I'll position it in a way that I was managing majorly the Web 3 part.
Ah, I
It's
see.
the way how you write it in your CV, right? So just, twist the sentences a little bit. Nothing much is required. Just twist it. As I said, you add the Web3 part at the front. When you see this line, it looks like it starts with fintech, it start then crypto, right? So how you
Yeah.
position it? Just put the crypto part at first. Okay, just show the narrative that you were leading the crypto part majorly. If you want to, come in again into the Web3 ecosystem, right?
I
So that is the thing with the Parami Digital Agency. Hmm?
see. So it's like knowing that your target and try to make much more aligned with the target that she's trying to.
Right, right. So it depends. If she wants to move to the Web2 ecosystem, put the Web2 part, align it with the Web2 part. But if you want to come to the Web3 ecosystem, then you'll have to align it in a way that it shows you Web3 ownership more.
Yes.
So the story is same, just you'll have to set the narrative throughout
Yes.
your CV, right? So that's the thing. So one of the reasons, why I took this CV was also after seeing her first experience in Parami Digital Agency, because somehow it looked like, okay, she's into Web2 again. But no, she isn't. It's just the positioning of the CV. Okay, how you
Uh,
will shift the focus from Web2 to Web3. Yes. So that's about the Parami Digital. I think you can change the narrative here and also add matrices here. So no matrices in Pyramid Digital if I see, right? Yeah.
I don't
So no
so. Yeah.
matrices here. So add matrices. Again, if we go below, scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down to her early career before, yes,
This
scroll,
is
yes. No, above, yeah. So if we scroll down to her early career, she was also handling, see the APAC and the EU regions. Okay, this is a very means this she was handling in the Web2 ecosystem. But again, this is a very important part of Web3 ecosystem because it will show that you have been engaged with people globally. So again, how you can set the narrative. So you can say that you have implemented marketing strategies across, these markets and setting, basically building a foundation for Web3 ecosystem. So set the narrative in that way. So even if it's Web2 experience, you can set the narrative in a Web3 way that you were handling marketing strategies for these reasons, building a foundation for Web3 ecosystem.
I see. So like it's going to be like the foundation for the
Yes,
that supporting the Web3 role in the future.
exactly. It's for everyone who has shifted from Web2 to Web3. You can position your CV in a way that you were working towards Web3, right? If you're handling global markets, if you were dealing with global people, then definitely add it there in a way that you were building a foundation for the Web3 ecosystem. So
I
that's the advice for today for
Okay.
everyone who's shifting.
I see.
Okay, so this is about her CV part. Again, the top fixes I would say is first, education and certification you can add there, but it's not the most required part, so make it compact again. Okay, so education and certification, make it compact, put the skill part at the last before education and certification maybe, but make it very, very compact, like short points which can help recruiters scan through your CV. Then again, the key skills part, you can make it very short, like 4 5 pointers. Okay, not much required. And the CV look heavily densed with words, so we'll work on the formatting part.
I see. So keep it compact. Too many spaces in the CV. I think it
Yes.
can be a little bit more dense, and
Hmm.
then It should be maybe 2 pages maximum for this.
2 pages maximum. Yeah.
All right, then that's such a really interesting insights because I think this is the first CV that we are reviewing that also includes a Web3 experience so far.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And I think it doesn't mean that if you guys have Web2 experience, doesn't mean that you have to put it away. Sometimes it could be
Right.
like you mentioned, could be like foundations that will be supporting your Web3 career. I see. So do you have any more advice for this person, CVs?
I think that's it. I have, summarized everything.
All right, so amazing then.
Just make it compact. Yeah, it just looks visually dense. Sometimes when you go through each line, it's not that much dense, but it looks visually dense because of the spacing part. So you'll have
Ah,
to work on the formatting.
it's like the visually dance, but one
Yes.
it's not that. Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I see. And as usual, I think it's really good to take note, guys, that always put a metric, especially if you are in the marketing
Mm.
and growth related role. I think number is one of the most interesting or maybe important part that needed to be put on our CV, especially
Mm.
on the bullet points, and that will also obtain the recruiter's attention better compared to like just putting leading this or maybe developing this or maybe pioneering this. So with number, everything is so beautiful.
Right, right. Also take ownership. When you are applying for a senior position with 10 plus years of experience, definitely take ownership in your CV.
I see. All right, so I
Yes.
think that's all for this
Yeah.
CV, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for everyone who's been following Jaya Talent until now, we are so happy that we have you guys with us. Initially, from the initial Jaya morning sessions, then we have Jaya talks, then we have Jaya mindsets, and now we're having Jaya review. And just for a heads up for everyone that currently we are having a Zilly Quest sprint that you guys can join to that will be connected to our future ambassador programs for our clients and partners. So if you guys would like to be active in terms of like Web3 communities and basically learn something to improve yourself, this is the chance because it's a limited slot. We only open it for limited number of people to participate with, and hopefully you guys can get the best or maybe nominated as one of the best participants in our Zilly Quest. So Susmita, thank you very much for the session. This has been such a wonderful as usual, and I'm actually really excited to look forward about what kind of CVs that we are trying to discuss next, and what kind of like unique points or maybe anomaly or things that is really interested to be discussed in our program. And for our viewers now, how many? Like, let me check. We have 160 viewers who's been watching since the 0 minutes. Thank you so much for your contributions to Jaya Talent, and we'll be looking forward for the next session. Thank you, Susmita, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Goodbye.